True Review is back with another top 10 list as always. This time we have the top 10 funniest Easter eggs in gaming. So here it is. Gaye Ben, Gaye Ben, Gaye Ben. Ever wanted to stand in a room consisting entirely of Gabe Newell's face? Probably not, but we're gonna do it anyway. Go to the last section of Unforeseen Consequences in the first Half-Life and then clip out of bounds. Go underneath the map and look for a black box. Go inside it, and then shed some light on the matter. And there you have it. As much Gaye Ben as you could hope for. Waiting for the end to die. The end is a boss fight in Metal Gear Solid 3 and is notorious for being quite difficult. However, many of us didn't realise that there is an easier way of beating him. Drop your weapon. Well, maybe easier isn't the right word, as this method does take a long time. In fact, it takes 2 weeks to work. The character himself is nearing the end of his life, so if you're finding the boss fight too difficult, then simply save your game mid-fight, turn off the console, and then don't come back until 2 weeks have passed. When you do eventually come back, it turns out that the end has passed away due to old age. Yes, first try. The secret chimp message. Probably the most strangest of Easter eggs that you'll ever come across. This one can be accessed by completing certain actions. If you were sad enough to carry the basketball with you that you found at the start of the game through to the recreation deck, and then scoring a very tricky basket shot, you'll be contacted by a psychotic chimp in the form of a message informing you of their impending onslaught against humanity. If this game wasn't messed up enough as it was, now you're about to deal with a chimp invasion.
Lane Goodman.
Big-headed devs. I don't want to say that the Crow Team guys are big-headed or anything, but they actually are in one part of this game. In the Dark Bride level, by performing a series of tricky jumps, you can access an area where all of the devs will be hanging out. Thing is though, these big-headed bastards will try to kill you. You know, because this is a serious sound game after all. Indiana Bones. If you follow the road southeast of Good Springs, you'll eventually come across the remains of Indiana Jones inside a fridge. An obvious reference to that scene in the latest film, which I honestly hope none of you have watched. GTA Vice City's Easter egg. What? This counts? Giant rat. On the Kate mission, you're required to shoot out the engine of a van in an armoured convoy to sabotage the entire thing. However, if you also shoot the centre of a nearby board, you'll notice that something else has decided to join the convoy. So that's what the guard meant when he said that the rats are big around here. It was those 3 words to save my life. The Unicorn Gun, aka Mr. Toots. This crazy weapon is found near the end of the latest Red Faction game. Just to give you an idea of what it is, it's a magical unicorn that shoots destructive rainbows out of its butt. The image of that alone is enough. It takes 2, baby. It takes 2, baby. Silver Dollar. I think that this Easter egg is funnier when you first find it because the consequences of it are just so bizarre and out of place for a Hitman game. Start up the Till Death Do Us Part mission and run straight past the party. To the left hand side of the house, you'll see a silver coin on the floor. Shoot it, and then... yeah. Well done. Feel proud of yourself? One more time. Disco in an elevator! I think the absurdity of this Easter egg, and the fact that it's also probably the most likely one to occur, is the reason it's in at number 1. Go to the Dead Man Walking mission, and keep walking around the office building until you see 2 soldiers having a rave. What's funnier still is that there's only 2 of them. Like, one of them's gone, "Hey, do you want a party?" And the other guy's like, "Okay!" And then the lights come on and they start going at it. And this list is finished, but if you would like to start going at it, then like some Subway sandwiches as usual, and catch up on all of the true review creamy goodness and news and crap by following me on Twitter. See ya!
Life is killing me. I swear sometimes